It's January 2019. You're about 30 years old. You've been
hmm
in New York City for 8 years, and you've been through a bunch of agency jobs until you started your own agency. And then in January 2019, you start a Twitter account called at Visualize Value, where you're creating these uh, visual, simple ideas through tweets. You're basically starting from scratch on it. And your goal, from my understanding, is to be like a proof of work for your agency clients.
That's right.
Can you walk me to where you were at the time, or what did you make a commitment to just do it once a day? Where were your mindset then?
Sure. So the project itself, as you rightly uh, diagnosed, was basically a response to this like unwieldy agency beast that I had created, right? Saying yes to all of these like different projects in different industries with different deliverables and just a crazy mess of stuff that was obviously impacting um, how I was spending my time, like stress levels off the charts, all of those good things. And the process initially was basically a byproduct of the um, the agency work that was really like moving the needle was the like visual design stuff we were doing behind the scenes. So we would like depict these ideas visually that would sell a concept or explain an industry to one of our clients. And more often than not, this stuff didn't actually like ever see the market. It was all the stuff that we used to communicate our value proposition. So it's like, hang on, there's something here, and it kind of comes naturally. So maybe I can turn that into a product by itself.
Hmm.
And the initial attempt to kind of share that work was, let me like take these projects and put them out into the world. So it was like, here's how to visualize a supply chain, or here's how to visualize the reason why this cryptocurrency is going to succeed in this market, for example. So it's like these really dense, only really applicable to people who are in that industry, people are looking for a very specific thing. And then one day it just sort of hit me, why not use the same methodology of visualizing ideas on ideas that are more widely appreciated and applicable.
Hmm.
So that's
Interesting.
where the shift came, as like, okay, what have I read? What have been the ideas that have moved the needle for me? How can I, put them through this same filter and potentially create this aesthetic that is going to function as,
A
yeah,
portfolio
initially,
almost that
yeah,
you don't have to
yeah,
get clients for at first.
exactly. And like, even though we had proof of work in the industry specific applications, it just wasn't compelling enough to get people to be like, I want that done for me, because they didn't, this is anecdotal, but I don't think they experienced the same epiphany when it's like not subject matter that is relevant to them.
They care
Right. So
about. Interesting.
exactly.
Interesting. Really interesting.